afternoon, everyone. Morning or evening or whatever time it is for you guys. Highway 97 is closed in Summerland. We live in Penticton. I dropped my trailers off in West Bank. I need to go get my trailers. So I basically had to start my Sunday about 2 hours earlier than
in 1 kilometer, keep
I had
right
planned.
To Highway 3A, then take the first left.
So instead of northbound on 97, I am southbound on 97. And I'm going to turn off on 3A here. The Garmin's going to yell at me wrong direction the whole way. I'm going to maybe mute her. The voice command.
Say a command.
Volume.
Volume is at 80%.
Mute. Exit. There we go. At least the Garmin's not going to be yelling at me I'm taking the wrong route. So we are now headed southbound. Turn towards Caramias. Take Highway 3A to Caramias. From there we'll take Highway 3 all the way to Princeton. And then we'll go north to the connector. And then take the connector back to West Bank. So a 50-minute drive is now going to be a solid 3-hour drive. Maybe a little more than 3 hours. So instead of leaving home at 5 like I had planned, I left home at 3. Might actually arrive a little later than I need to out there, but if I load a little late, it's not going to be the end of the world. Snacking on some sun chips. We don't get to drive this highway very often, so hey, at least we get that. The scenic route. The highway from Princeton north, you guys have asked to shoot more of that video, but it's going to be dark by the time we get there, and hopefully we get to run that highway during the daylight again someday, and I'll shoot more of that highway. This is a beautiful little highway too. I've done some silly things on this highway. We used to live in Olalla, and I worked in Penticton, so I knew this highway almost blindfolded. Coming up to our S-curves. My drawer is broken on the trip. It's not really broken, it's just one of the screws is loose and it won't click in now. So as soon as I got some time, I'll just take the screws out, reposition everything and put it back together. It's happened before. And now every time I take a corner, it wants to pop open. Minor little fix, easy to do. These corners can be chaotic in a snowstorm as well. Quite a few crashes down here. I'm just flying up no problem because I'm bobtailing, but it's a fairly steep climb with sharp corner. Very, very slippery. And we've got a geocache right here. On the right hand side in those trees there is a geocache. Kind of have not done geocaching as much. I think we're kind of through that craze. Did a couple this last year. I'll do a couple more this year, but just not into it as much as I used to be. I'll turn that radio down. It's a lot of static. man, you guys have been doing or dropping in lots of comments in the videos. Thank you. Keep that up. Much appreciate. Keep asking questions. If I have time sometime this week, I will do an open hood tour of the truck type of thing around the outside, show you what the engine looks like and all that. One of you guys asked for that. That's something easy I can do. Okay, let's set cruise control and cruise. Nice Sunday afternoon drive. As I get the shakes. Crickets are busy. Oh, that's so funny. These trucks are designed to have a load. They ride so hard when they're empty. A little bumpy of a road, right away everything vibrates. Whoa, wind gust. Oh, it looks like there's a couple of snowflakes coming down. Just a few of them here and there. Looking on the map before I left, it looks like I'll be bobtailing over some snowpack on the connector. That's going to be sketchy. Sketchy. But like I said, if I load a little bit late tomorrow morning, it's okay. Because the load's going to Delta. It's not a tarp load. Which means, and I can't sleep in Delta, so I'll probably sleep at the truck stop by the scale near Delta. There might be a little pull out there somewhere too in Delta that I could sleep. But it should be an easy run. Probably, 10-hour drive? I got 13, so should be no problem tomorrow if I load a little late. Unless I'm doing a US run the day after. Then it might become a problem, but I will ask that question tomorrow before I get to Delta, just so that I know how long I have to be off duty. Yeah, coming up to Yellow Lake. Cleeden Acres. Did they name it Cleeden Acres just because people want to live in Cleeden? Cleeden is the intersection of 97 and 3A where we just started the video. That's Cleeden. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Got no mute on this microphone. Hopefully I got far enough out. I pulled my microphone off my shirt, so hopefully I got it far enough away not to blow out any headphones. That little lake is frozen over. It looks like some people are doing ice fishing on that little lake. There's fish in there? I didn't know that. Nobody beside us, nobody behind us. Merge right on in. A Twin Lake golf course on our left here. And Yellow Lake right ahead of us. Yeah, it's snowing a little harder and harder as we get further this way. Yeah, it's a shame I have to bobtail this far, but oh well, it is what it is. It is definitely chilly in the truck. Man, the truck was cold. All my water bottles have got frozen water in them. I'm not used to this cold temperature in the Okanagan. It's going to be a cold week. Should have requested vacation a week earlier. Lots of ice fishing on this lake. See holes everywhere, tracks all over the place. Not many people out today though. Only saw 2 there at the beginning of that and this end of the lake, the east end of the lake. See if there's people on the west end of the lake, but not many people out. I only see maybe 2 little tents out there, maybe a person out in the open. Not a lot of people out at all. Sometimes this whole lake is just filled with people ice fishing. The guy standing on the open has gone into his little tent, so only 2 tents on this end and 1 tent and 1 solo on the other end. Down we go. Something moved in the back. I've got everything in the back bungee down and pretty snug, but there's some stuff that always shifts and moves. Especially when we're bobtailing. It's a rough ride when we're bobtailing. Garmin's still telling us to turn around. I know, Garmin, I know. I could put in waypoints and tell it the right way to go, but I know the road well enough. I don't have to tell it where to go. I probably don't even need a routing in there at all, but I want to see what time we're going to arrive later on in the day and start doing some math. Bumpy, so bumpy. little Tesla car. Mr. Popo. I always love people that panic when they see the cops. It's like, just drive legal and then there's no issues. Stress-free. I drive so stress-free, it's not even funny. I had kind of fun yesterday at Walmart. If you guys don't know, I used to work there. I worked there for 13 years. I was in the store and I saw guys shoplifting, and they've got a new security guy, but I right away go, yep, I know the way you're acting and the way you're walking. You're following the same guy that I am following now. So I just stayed hung further back, hung way back, watched this guy. I've done this many times. I know how to blend right on in, especially since I was a customer. Waited for him to go to the front exit, and I bailed out and ran after him, and security did the same thing. I introduced myself to the guy. Started fighting right away. He was going to run and fight. It's like I introduced myself to the security guy, told him who I was, and helped him make the arrest. I'm like, enough of these shoplifters. They're stealing from all of us. If you think Walmart takes that loss, you're wrong. No retail takes that loss. We pay it. As a customer, we pay for that with all the other stuff. Stuff that gets stolen a lot, all those things the prices go up on. So the more shoplifters I can stop, the better for everyone. Yeah, as soon as he realized there were two big guys going to be holding him down, he stopped fighting and started listening to the security officer. So I helped him walk him to the back, and I saw the guy right away. He's eyeing this emergency exit at the back office. I'm like, I'm going to go stand right in front of that fire exit until the police show up, and then I will continue chopping. Jess kept chopping while I was doing that, and police showed up just as Jess had collected almost everything, so good timing. It's kind of fun. Well, there was old Lala. Olala self-storage. Really? This village has got big enough. It's unincorporated. It's big enough for self-storage? Wouldn't have thought that. Anyway, we will see you guys tomorrow. We will be headed from Castlegar to Vancouver. K Mountain in the background there. You guys see it? Way back there, huge K in the side of the mountain. The snow really makes it stand out. Right there in front of us. K Mountain. It's got to be the biggest K in the world. Kind of cool. I always enjoy that mountain. It just looks neat. Gotta come quadding out here again sometime. Not a lot of quadding trails, but there's some cool lookouts. Maybe we'll do that here soon. After our Bleeze vacation, we may come out here and do some quadding. I like that idea. Yeah, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.